What's going on, YouTube? If y'all want, y'all can check out my Instagram at OurNorris89. Trust me, it's gonna be some good shit on there. I'm gonna bring this camera up a little bit. And in this video, I want to talk about cutting, cutting weight or packing on weight. What the fuck should you do? Because a lot of everyday average guys, you know what I'm saying? You might not be bodybuilding or anything, but you wanna know, how should I do this? Check this out. If you're already skinny, pack on muscle, and you're gonna gain some fat. There's no way around that. A lot of these YouTubers, they telling you, if they say there's no way you can pack on muscle without packing on some fat, it's true. You're not gonna get bigger and stronger, because the fat, it helps. You're not gonna look lean and big and bulky when you trying to pack on weight. And when you cutting, you need to be at the calorie deficit. And you can start out slow. Like, let's say you used to eating maybe 3,000 calories. Try to bump it down to 2,800. And then, progress on. Try to do that for about 3 weeks and then bump it down some more. I mean, doing this the weight's not going to come off all super fast, but it's going to come off slow. Trust me, getting your mind and body right, it takes time. It's like studying for a test. You're not going to know all the answers immediately, but you're going to study and take your time for it. You know what I'm saying? And I saw a video earlier about cutting weight to extreme measures, like losing 18 pounds in 2 days. First of all, that shit is fucking dangerous. You can kill yourself like that. Cutting that much weight, that's not good for anybody. And if you're out there doing that, I suggest you stop. Professional or not, that shit is dangerous. And you really want to know how much muscle you're going to lose if you're cutting 18 pounds in 2 days? You're not going to lose fat. You're most likely going to lose water. You're going to feel real dehydrated. And as soon as you do start eating again, you're going to gain all that weight back. So it's back to square one. I notice a lot of UFC fighters, they like to cut weight like that. Like, let's say, for example, if you're a big guy, or I guess big for your size. Let's say you 200 pounds, you want to cut down to 185. That's around 15 pounds. Trust me, at 185, you're probably gonna feel like you had the strength of a 130-pound man, because dropping weight that fucking fast, that's not good. I'm telling you. Anybody that tells you cutting that much weight is good is a fucking liar. And if y'all subscribe to that person's page, unfollow them. Cutting that much weight is a fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna keep it real with you, 100 all the way. Like me, for example. I wanted to cut and lose, 10 pounds, right? And usually with cutting, the first thing you're going to lose is, water. And that's fine. Water weight is fine to lose. Water weight is easy to lose, but body fat, now that shit's hard. When you're losing weight, you need to come at a calorie deficit. I don't mean starving, but you need to be at a calorie deficit. Start it slow. Start 10 pounds. Oh, not 10 pounds. Just start at 100, 100 grams. Cut back on carbs. Trust me. A lot of people don't realize that sugar and carbs turns into fat. And no fat deposits is what keeps you gaining weight. Or like if you exercising and you still eating the same amount, or if your macros still the same, and you like, hell, I hadn't lost any weight, because you're still maintaining your current macros. If you're trying to lose weight, cut macros. And cut macros is, you cut macros, you could probably cut carbs out of that. And trust me, you'll notice a big difference. But if you're out there trying to gain weight, and let's say you're eating at 2,500, start off at 3,000. Taking 3,000, you know, that's a good bit. If you want to eat, let's say you're 140 pounds and you want to eventually get up to 200 pounds, you need to eat as if a 200-pound man would eat. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about just eating like unhealthy bullshit like burgers, fries, none of that bullshit. You know, you can say that for your cheat days. What you need to do, right? Eat big, but eat clean. You know, get your vegetables. Get your, you know, some vegetables have starches in them, and I guess that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you might have to bring your starches up a little bit, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to eat way more protein. Because you're not going to pack on weight if you're not eating enough protein. It's easy to gain fat, but it's hard as fuck to gain muscle. And you have to work out. When you work out, it has to be heavy. None of that same routine. If you up there repping 135 and you know that shit's easy, you're not going to gain fucking weight. You're not going to get stronger. Let's say your max is like 180 or 185. Put about 190 to 200 pounds on that and start working out with that. And then keeping your macros high. I'm just giving you an example. See, a lot of folks, they don't tell you shit like this. And like I said on my Instagram, like when I started working out, man, I could barely do 135 because I was embarrassed because these guys are here pushing 135 like it's nothing. They like, well, I'm like, fuck, man, I'm only doing 135 and these guys are here doing 225 and plus. You know, it's like in, you know, high school. And, you know, now I put a lot of them guys that was, you know, I was putting them to shame. I'm in the 300 plus club trying to be in the 400. And, you know, I'm 220 pounds, so that's a big difference. Back then, I was only like 168 pounds. So I take this powerlifting and bodybuilding shit serious. You know, my wife, she's starting to do it now, so, you know, kudos to her. And trust me, but anyway, I'm gonna cut this shit short. Like and subscribe, and holler at your boy. Be easy.